Jim now joining me in the studio from Cutthroat Anglers. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning, Ty. Happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year to you. It's a pleasure to have you on the show. Thanks
Good to
for
be
coming
back.
in. And we're talking about maybe some new gear to outfit yourself on your next fly trip adventure.
You bet.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of sales going on at the shop right now.
Okay, good to know.
A lot of Sims products, our waders and wading boots. And this morning I brought, if we can stretch this out, they're G4Z model.
Yes, these look pretty high tech. So
These
you got to
are
have
pretty
a high tech name
high-tech.
to go with them, I imagine.
Yeah, top of the line wader, 5 layers of Gore-Tex.
Okay,
Lots
wow.
of patches and pockets and so forth. But the one distinguishing feature, of course, is the zipper.
Okay.
I've been using these for the last 2 years. Love them. I have to admit, when I first got them, I thought the zipper was kind of a hokey gimmick, but it
You got to
really
have a good
does.
fly when you go fly fishing.
Well, you do, and I tell you what, it helps when you're getting in the waders and
Okay.
out of the waders and sort of everything in between.
Good to
So these normally retail for $699.
Wow.
We have them for $525. So
Good
it's a
deal. Okay.
really good
Yeah,
chance to
sounds
get
like
some
it.
great waders.
Right. Well, and I think it probably goes without saying. You said 5 layers of Gore-Tex, but up here, that's probably incredibly important when
Yeah.
you're standing in semi-freezing water and in the snow and negative temperatures sometimes out here. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
Great. Well,
We've also got some other Sims products on sale.
Okay.
Headwater waders, G4 waders, G4 boots, all these fancy names, but they're all coming at savings of up to 30%. So
Wow, nice.
chance to get some top-of-the-line products at a good price.
with that said, you brought in some boots to showcase on what people can find in there.
I
Just tell me
did.
about
This
these.
is the time of year that we'll start getting new products in, and I had to bring in these. These are Corkers
Okay.
KGB guide boots. I love these things. They're light.
Now you got to tell me about the sole here, and I know you can't really see them.
Yeah, that's the one distinguishing feature of these. You can actually take off the sole,
Okay.
and as you can tell, it's pretty firm to get it out of there, so it doesn't come off easily. Typically, these boots come with a felt and a Vibram sole, but you can customize them with any other sole up to another 7 options that they offer.
Wow.
And this is one. This is their Alumitrax, which has some soft aluminum bars that tend to deform against the rocks and so forth in the stream bottom.
Interesting.
Gives
Okay.
you a lot of stability. So at the end
So
of the-
depending on if you know what kind of river you're going in, you can adapt.
Exactly.
What you're saying for the right kind of sole to walk on any. type of
Exactly.
terrain.
You can
Wow.
you can customize this to personal preferences, stream conditions. This boot, though, they've really made some nice improvements. They've added a heel cup for stability. Corkers calls this a TPU cage, which is nothing more than a piece of plastic to add some stability
Okay.
on the ankle. The nice thing is they've doubled the strength of the laces, so you don't have laces breaking while you're standing in the middle of the river.
Right.
It's triple stitched, 100% waterproof, and again,
Wow.
very light, great. And this retails for $209.
Wow. That is a heavy duty boot. You're getting a
This
lot
is-
of boot though
yeah,
for
you get
that
a
price
lot of
as
boot
well.
for that.
Also, then, real quick, Jim, tell me about what or where the location is. We're seeing some shots here of guys heading out to the
We're
street,
right,
but
yeah.
it looks like you're right by the shop there.
We are. We back right up to the Blue River. We're at 400 Blue River Parkway, right in the town pavilion, so hard to miss. Just a few doors down from Red Buffalo Coffee.
You bet.
But you can step right out and maybe 20 paces and get your line in the water.
Now, tell me about it. It's been throughout the summer. It's been a real concern on drought and water levels, and that we haven't had enough moisture. But we've seen some snow during the winter. I mean, has the water levels gone up? Have they increased, improved? Tell me about what.
You know, it's still too early to say.
Okay.
On average, we don't reach our maximum snowpack in the Colorado River Basin until about April 15th.
Oh, gotcha.
So we have another 90 days before we really
Sure.
know where we're going to be. But right now, today on January 5th, we're something like 82% of average snowpack. So hopefully we're heading in the right direction.
Now, if anyone is like myself and just beginning into the fly fishing and may not have that much fishing experience in the past, you guys can certainly welcome that coming into the shop and can help anyone out and also take them on trips, right?
You bet, you bet. And I think one thing you're going to find with us is that we have more options than any other shop in Summit County. We have more permits. We've got access to 200 river miles of water to fish. We have access to some highly coveted private water and also some waters through our membership in the Rocky Mountain Angling Club. So
Great.
Lots of different options. We offer full-day float trips on the Colorado, Arkansas, and Roaring Fork. Full-day and half-day walk and wade options on the Blue, Williams Fork, Colorado, Arkansas, and of course the private water, which is really very special. But for beginning anglers such as yourself, I almost always recommend a guided float trip.
Gotcha.
For a couple of reasons. One is it sort of removes some of the variables from fishing. It makes it a little simpler. But most importantly, you cover a lot of water, and as you can see, you're going to see properties and areas that are otherwise inaccessible to the public.
Right,
So
right.
it really makes for a special day.
I bet, and we're seeing some of the photos there, and you can tell just by the photos themselves that it is just more about the fishing as well. That there's more to it. There's the scenery. There's like you said, seeing some of the terrain that you're just not going to otherwise see just by driving down the road.
Oh,
there's a lot
absolutely.
more to the state than that is off the highway. So
Yeah, absolutely.
it's probably a great lifetime experience, and it can all be done there at Cutthroat Anglers off of Highway 9 in Silverthorne.
Exactly.
Also, you made an excellent point about you can get your permits there. If anyone has been concerned about, well, where do I go? Do I need to go to town hall, or who do I talk to take care of if I'm just going to go out on my own to fish? Well, you guys can get anyone set up there, and of course all the gear, the rods, clothing, equipment, soft goods, hard goods, everything is there, and you can see it all from the shots that we're showing right now.
Absolutely. It's a one-stop shop.
Yeah.
If you line up a trip with us, we'll fix you up with waders, rod, reel, lunch. The only thing you really have to worry
Okay.
about is a fishing license, a few flies that we'll help you pick out. If you need a little experience with casting and so forth, we can take you out, teach you a few basic casts. It's easy to learn, easy to do. And, the whole point is making your time in the water as enjoyable as possible, because we're very respectful of your time, and it's limited, so we want to make the most of your day.
Fantastic. Well, Jim, thank you for coming in here and telling us all about it. Find out more. What would you recommend for people? I mean, go online, go into the shop. What do you think?
Sure. The best thing is to just come into the shop. We love to
Okay.
talk to people about options and so forth, and give them maybe some more specific details on trips or whatever they might
Yeah,
need.
and you would probably recommend a reservation to do a trip rather than just come in
yeah.
and say, "Hey, take me on a float trip," right?
Well, that's right, although that does happen.
Okay, sure.
You can make reservations online at www.fishcolorado.com.
Okay.
Or call the shop at 970-262-2878.
Fantastic. Jim, thanks so much, and a Happy
Okay.
New Year to you.
Okay, Happy New
And we're
Year.
going to take another break, and we'll be right back with more Summit Sunrise. And don't forget, 2 tickets to Loveland can be yours, part of our watch and win, just a little bit later on, so stay tuned.